Hey, what's up, y'all? It's time to make my picks for this week's college football games. Here we go. First up tonight, we got NC State at Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech is an 8.5 point favorite. Of course, the nerds being at home on a weeknight. Yeah, I mean Georgia Tech has already made a bowl game, coming off of that big win against Miami, a huge win. And then NC State just lost to Duke by 10. Of course, Georgia Tech beat Duke by 10. So, yeah, I mean, I guess Haynes King, I don't know what's going on with his shoulder. I mean, I guess that, might be healed up because it's been 2 more weeks or another week and a half. So maybe he'll be able to throw the ball more in this game. But, I mean, Haynes King with his legs, I think he's just going to run all over NC State. So I think Tech wins. I think that they'll cover the 8.5. Next, how about number 24, UNLV at San Jose State. UNLV is a 7.5 point favorite. I do think that UNLV, they're a really good group of 5 team. I think they'll handle business against San Jose State. So I'll take UNLV and the 7.5. I mean, San Jose State lost to Boise State by 21. UNLV only lost to them by 5. So transitive property says that UNLV should win by 16. So we'll take UNLV and the 7.5. All right, yeah, that game is on Friday night. Now, Saturday games start with these noon games. Number 5, 3 in my poll, Indiana. At number 2, Ohio State is a 12-point favorite. I do think that Ohio State wins. I do think that the high-end talent will win out. I mean, there's a talent gap between these two teams, yes, but a coaching gap, no. In other words, you could argue that Curt Cignetti is doing more with less than what Ryan Day is doing. So I do think this will be close. I do think Ohio State wins, but I think Indiana covers the 12. I think that Indiana can hang in there with Ohio State in a low-scoring game. Anyway, we got number 9, 8 in my poll, Ole Miss at Florida. Ole Miss is an 11.5 point favorite. And yes, I know Florida did upset LSU last week. But, I mean, LSU was reeling. I mean, they were coming off of that blowout loss at home to Alabama. That was their 3rd loss, so they were pretty much eliminated from, the playoffs anyway. And then, Florida just, ended up taking full advantage. But, I mean, I think that there's no such problem with Ole Miss. I mean, they still have everything in front of them, eyes on the playoffs. So I think that they win big. So I'll take the 11.5. Let's see next. How about North Carolina, Boston College? North Carolina is a 3-point favorite, but you know what? Boston College is at home. I mean, North Carolina does have to go up north to Boston. You know, it's going to be cold. BC needs this win to get bowl eligible. I mean, they played well against SMU, so I'll take Boston College on the money line. All right, next, how about let's go into the afternoon games. We got Kentucky at number 3, 5 in my poll. Texas is a 20-point favorite, and yes, I think that Kentucky is that bad. They only have one SEC win, though it is against Ole Miss. Yeah, still can't figure out how that happened. But yeah, I do think that Texas wins big. I think they're gonna cover that 20. Anyway, let's see. Next, we got number 14, 10 in my poll, BYU at number 21. Arizona State is a 3-point favorite. And you know what? I mean, BYU looks vulnerable. I mean, they did lose to Kansas. They actually lost to Kansas. 1-point win against Utah. 3-point win against Oklahoma State. Arizona State, is at home. Weird stuff happens in the desert at night. Cam Scatterboo is a really good running back. Sam Leavitt has been playing at a high level the last few games, so I'm going to take Arizona State and those 3 points. Let's see these two teams likely playing for a spot in the Big 12 title game. I think whoever wins this game is going to the Big 12 title game. So anyway, let's see next. How about number 16, 15 in my poll, Colorado at Kansas. Colorado is a 3-point favorite. Now, the reason why this is so low is because Kansas has been close in every game. All of their losses, except for the TCU loss, were by less than 7 points. So I do think that that this one is going to be close. But I said I wasn't going to put pick against Colorado again. So after I picked them to lose to Texas Tech, and it didn't happen. So yeah, I do think Colorado wins, but I mean, would not be shocked if Kansas won, given that they've, just beaten Iowa State and BYU, but I don't think they have a third big upset left in the tank. So I guess I'll go with Colorado. Let's see. Northwestern at Michigan. Michigan is a 10.5-point favorite. I do think Michigan wins and gets bowl eligible, but that's too many points. So I'll take Northwestern with the points. Anyway, next, Wisconsin at Nebraska. Nebraska is a 1.5-point favorite. And I think that they do it. I think that that Nebraska is going bowling. I think this is the week that they get it done. Because you're not beating Iowa at Iowa next week, so this is really your last chance. So Yep, Nebraska. Let's see next. How about number 19, 20 in my poll, Army. At number 6, Notre Dame is a 14-point favorite, and that's not enough. Notre Dame by 30. I mean, no disrespect to Army, but I mean they literally haven't played anyone. Their best win is against East Carolina, 6-4. So, but anyway, yes. Yes, I'm afraid that Army's Cinderella run ends here. Right, it's the first of the primetime games. So, all right, next up, Washington State at Oregon State. This is the Pac-12 championship. And I mean, I know that Washington State just lost to New Mexico, but I mean, Oregon State is absolutely horrible. I mean, they just got shut out by Air Force. Yeah, 28-0. Air Force is a 3-win team. I mean, they really are that bad. Got beat by Cal, like 44-7. I mean, yeah, Oregon State is horrible. Washington State wins big. They'll cover that 11.5. Next up, how about number 15, 17 in my poll, Texas A&M at Auburn. A&M is a 2.5-point favorite. I mean, anybody picking Auburn in this game. I mean, I feel like A&M is just the better team here, but I mean, would be no shock if Auburn pulled off this upset, but I can't do it. I'm going to take A&M and those 2.5 points. I mean, Auburn they're just not any good. I mean, anyway, how about yep, A&M's got eyes on the SEC championship, eyes on the playoffs, and I don't think they're about to let Auburn ruin it. So, anyway, next, Vanderbilt at LSU. LSU is a 7.5-point favorite, and I mean, and I mean, I should have picked Florida last week. I really thought about it, but yeah, I mean, fuck LSU. Yeah, y'all made me lose. Outpick Vic. Yeah, y'all made me lose to Colby. So yeah, I'm taking Vandy with the upset. And yeah, I mean LSU just can't stop running quarterbacks, and that's what Diego Pavia is. I mean, LSU is in give-up mode. Pavia is going to run all over you. Vandy, yep, upset of the week. Next up, we got USC at UCLA. USC is a 5-point favorite. I mean, but you know what? I think that this is going to be a wake up and laugh special. You know, where you go to bed because this game starts at 10:30. Wake up, check the scores, and laugh because USC lost. I just have a feeling that Lincoln Riley is gonna Lincoln Riley. So UCLA. lastly, we got Colorado State at Fresno State. Fresno State is a 3-point favorite. Why? I don't know. Colorado State is actually undefeated in conference play in the Mountain West. So they are in line to play Boise State in the Mountain West Championship, and not UNLV. So, I mean, anyway, UNLV needs Colorado State to lose, but it's not going to happen, at least not this week. Fresno State's a 3-point favorite, but I mean, they're sitting on back-to-back losses to Hawaii and Air Force. I mean, nah, Colorado State is winning this. Anyway, that is gonna be it. So, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time.